what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, the FL Kid, aka King Petty. So, y'all know I'm normally coming. I get y'all like these happy, rah-rah, bubbly type videos, funny videos and stuff. But I wanted to come talk to y'all about something serious today. And I would appreciate if y'all comment, and I want y'all to tell me if I'm overreacting or if I'm not reacting enough, okay? So, I just got a brand new Genesis 2022 Genesis, right? And Jim Ellis Hyundai and Genesis on Peachtree Industrial in Chamblee, Georgia. I had to take my car in for a service because of course I got the tire and rim warranty or whatever. And y'all know how the potholes is in Atlanta. So I had to take my car in for service. And when I took my car in for service, of course, the tire and the rim, new tire and the rim fix is free because of the warranty the warranty protection plan I put on it. Well, while I'm sitting there waiting, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what's taking my car so long, because I'm like, it's just a tire they had to put on. Well, the service advisor came and got me. And he was like, Mr. Price, I need you to come here. I'm like, okay. And the way he got me, I'm like, well, what is it? Because I'm like, I'm just in here for a tire. I'm thinking they about to tell me something about my rim. He came and got me and brought me out to my car. So while I'm walking to my car, I'm like, well, why am I walking outside of the dealership area? So I see my car parked on the side of the street, and I see the rim vendor outside there. And everybody like staring at me. So when I get to my car, oh, this man hit your car. He hit my car? What you mean? Because I'm trying to figure out why my car is parked outside of the dealership and not in the dealership where I dropped it off at to be serviced. So why is my car outside of the dealership being worked on? And how is it that somebody hit my car when the dealership had my vehicle? So the dealership took my car outside of the dealership lot to have it worked on by their third-party vendor. And they held me liable, saying that, well, we have no liability because the guy hit your car, so you need to call the police and go through his insurance. Why am I calling the police when you guys had my car? I did not opt to bring my car outside on a public street for y'all to work on my car. So why am I doing anything? Why are y'all not doing all this? And why are y'all not setting up a repair for a brand new 2022 Genesis to be fixed? Because you guys neglected to tell me that y'all took my car outside on a public street to be fixed or worked on, and now somebody hit my car. So as the dealership, if you guys have a body and collision shop, even though it is on the person that backed into me, you also have some type of liability because my car was in your care. I did not have my keys. The dealership had my keys, so my car was in your custody. So therefore, why am I having to call the police and explain anything when I don't even know why my car is sitting on the side of the street when I dropped it off inside of the dealership to be serviced? So I got $1,300 worth of work to be done on a brand new vehicle that only has 1,300 miles. I haven't even had the car a month and a half yet. A brand new vehicle, I gotta go and get work done and fight with someone else's insurance company because the dealership, Jim Ellis Hyundai Genesis on Peachtree Industrial, decided to park my car on a public street outside of their service parking lot area to have my car worked on without my knowledge. I found out that my car was parked on a public street when the service advisor came and got me and told me to come here because somebody had hit my car. So then, since the service advisor was saying, well, we're not liable for that, I'm like, okay, let's step back. Let's take me back. I understand that you didn't hit my car. I understand that somebody else hit my car, so their insurance has to pay. That's fine. But where is the liability? Where's the accountability? Where is the forgiveness? Where is the empathy? Where is the sympathy for you as the dealership taking it upon yourselves without asking me to bring my car and park it on a public street for your third-party vendor to work on my car and somebody hit my car, a brand new car, and you have a body collision body shop that you can actually go ahead and do the work and be like, Mr. Price, since we parked it out there, we go ahead and get this taken care of, and we'll claim the guy's insurance for you. Like, if I'm overreacting, I really want y'all to comment, because if I'm overreacting, tell me I'm overreacting. But for a brand new car to get hit, and it was not my negligence, it was the dealership's, because the dealership should never have parked my car on a public street outside of the dealership to get fixed without my knowledge. Because if they had came to me and said, Mr. Price, can we park your car on a public street to be fixed? I would have said no. I would have said, let me go to a Walmart parking lot. Let me go to a big parking lot. Or better yet, let the third-party vendor come to my house in my parking area, in my garage, outside of my garage, in my driveway, and work on my car. That way it's safe and out of any harm's way. Why would I have agreed and approved for you to park my brand new car on a public street to be fixed on? You got my car hit as the dealership. Even though it's on the guy that hit me, you still have some blame to part, because you brought my car off the dealership property and put it on the street for a third-party vendor of the dealership to work on my car. And then when I speak to the service manager, Curtis, whatever his name is, I can't even remember right now, okay? Whatever his name is, I mean, y'all can go to Jim Ellis Hyundai Genesis website. It'll show you the service manager name, him, okay? Curtis or whoever, Colby, whatever his name is, I don't care at this point, okay? He was just rude and obnoxious, and I feel like if I had been an older gentleman, a lot more would have been done, and a lot more empathy and sympathy would have been given. But because I was just young, they didn't care. It's like everybody that touched hands with me that I spoke to about it, nobody gave any cares about how I felt and my concern. Oh, it's on him. You need to go through his insurance. Why do I have to go through anybody's insurance if my car was not in my custody? What am I going to tell insurance? I don't know. Other than I found out the dealership had my car parked on the public street without my knowledge. A brand new car. And the dealership didn't even say, we apologize. It was no forgiveness. It was nothing of any sort given to me today other than, oh, well. Now, I know Jim Ellis. I've been doing business and buying cars from Jim Ellis dealerships for a while. I know Jim Ellis can't possibly believe in that type of customer service. Can't. Because if you throw out what the law is and who was at fault, let's think about rationally and logically and ethically. The dealership have some play into this, because if my car was not parked on a public street in front of a business driveway being worked on, my car would never have been hit by anybody. Because my car was left in the dealership custody and care, and so my car should have been on dealership property being worked on and fixed. If it had been on dealership property being worked on and fixed, it would never have gotten hit by the across the street collision center delivery guy that was delivering parts. But because Jim Ellis, Hyundai Genesis of Peachtree Industrial, decided to park my car on a public road in front of a business driveway, I have $1,300 worth of damage that's done on a car, and depreciation that's done on a car that I haven't even had a month and a half. Now, how fair is that? How logical is that? How rational is that? How ethical is that? For you to say that customer service is so dead that the dealership chose to park my car outside of their parking lot to be worked on, and my car get hit, and now it's all on me to make sure it get taken care of. I know Jim Ellis don't have that type of customer service in his brand. I just don't believe it. I can't believe it. But I mean, has anybody else ever took their car to the dealership and the dealership worked on their car outside of the dealership without your knowledge and didn't ask you or get permission to put your car on a public street to work on it? I'm confused. I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to tell me if I'm overreacting about this. If I'm overreacting, say I'm overreacting. But I really need to know. I really would like the comments, y'all. All right. This is probably one of the serious videos y'all ever see from me, and I'm so serious. I just can't believe that Jim Ellis Hyundai Genesis of Atlanta would have my car in their custody, park my car on a public street, get my car hit, and then not even have any words of encouragement as far as sympathy, empathy. We apologize. I'm sorry. You know, not even here go a $10 gift card for your loss. We with something. They didn't care. It was no nothing. Like, it made me feel like, yeah, damn, I just wasted my money here. Like, I spent my money here, and now because you got my money, y'all don't care about me. And today I lost a little confidence in Jim Ellis car dealership of Hyundai Genesis. I lost a little confidence. And after I get rid of this Genesis, I don't know if I want a Genesis again from just Jim Ellis based on the reaction that I got from the employees when I brought to their attention the fact that you guys parked my car on a public street to be worked on. So yeah, the guy that hit my car is at fault, but there is some liability with you as well, because my car shouldn't have been outside of the dealership being worked on at all. And I should have been made aware, and you know, permission should have been gained from me to put my car on a public street to be worked on. Because when you put my car on a public street where traffic rides back and forth, I mean, you kind of asking for anything to happen. It was just no justification. It was no apology given. It was nothing, and I'm really lost for words. Like, I think I'm more so hurt than anything, because it's like, so you telling me my money that I spent at this dealership to buy a brand new car doesn't matter to you because you put my car on a public street like it was trash to be hit, and now I got to eat the depreciation for something that my car wasn't even in my custody about. I'm really lost for words, and I think I expected a lot more from Jim Ellis business, and I just don't believe Jim Ellis brand would let something like this really like just go like that. I just don't believe Jim Ellis believes in doing business like that. I don't. So y'all, please comment. I will say, I don't have any encouraging words for you. If you're out there looking for a new car, at this point, I'm not sure if I will go to Jim Ellis Hyundai Genesis ever again after I get rid of this car. I'm gonna continue to get it serviced by them because the warranty is through them or whatever. But I'm really lost for words, and I'm hoping they rectify it. But as of today, from what I gathered from the staff that I did go to, from the service manager to the service advisor, everybody, the service manager, his customer service was just terrible, horrible. He had no care, concern in the world for me. It was almost like he ignored me. I mean, when I was in the office, he basically stayed at his computer most of the time. Then he turned around, said, well, it's not on us, it's on them, and then he was done with it. Yeah, customer service is really dead. I was flabbergasted by the way I was spoken to and treated by the service manager and by the service team over them parking my car on a public street to be hit by someone else. So yeah, that's my experience with Jim Ellis Hyundai Genesis of Atlanta. Subscribe, comment, tell me how y'all would have felt.